You know the picture I'm talking about? That perfect, stress-free moment on a cruise ship balcony, a colourful drink in hand, watching the port disappear into the horizon. That's the dream, right? But what the travel brochures conveniently leave out is the hour, or sometimes hours, it takes to get to that moment. The chaotic cruise terminal, the frantic search for a document you swore you packed, the long winding lines of confused and frustrated people. That one stressful experience can kill your vacation vibe before you even set foot on the ship. What if I told you there's a secret to bypassing all of that? A way to just waltz through the terminal, cool, calm, and collected, and be one of the first people on that Lido deck, sipping a cocktail while everyone else is still stuck in line. And the secret isn't paying for some expensive priority pass or having a VIP status. It's all about being prepared. In this video, I'm going to give you the ultimate chronological guide to a totally seamless embarkation day. We'll break down every essential step from the week before you leave to the moment you show up at the port to your first hour on board. By the end of this, you won't just feel like an experienced cruiser, you'll board like one. Let's get you on that ship. My team and I have gone deep on this. We've combed through all the cruise line rules, spent way too much time on cruiser forums, and really figured out what separates a nightmare boarding from a dream one. We've boiled down decades of cruising experience into a simple game plan that actually works. This isn't just a random list of tips. This is your key to starting your vacation the right way. Alright, the foundation of a smooth embarkation day is built way before you ever see the port. It starts at home, the week before you sail. This is how you get ahead of 90% of the other passengers. Tip number 1, master your documents. Look, this is the most critical step. Messing up your paperwork is the number one reason people get stuck in line, or worst case scenario, don't get on the ship at all. As soon as your cruise line lets you, usually 15 to 30 days out, you have to complete your online check-in. Seriously, set a calendar reminder for the day it opens, because the earliest check-in times get snapped up fast. This is your ticket to an early boarding group. Once you check in, you'll get your cruise documents, like your boarding pass and your luggage tags. Here's the pro move, print everything. Yep, even if the cruise line has an app that says a digital pass is fine. Why? Because phones die, terminal Wi-Fi is spotty, and apps crash. A physical printed boarding pass is your foolproof backup. Some lines, like Carnival and MSC, might even require a physical copy. So why risk it? Having that piece of paper makes the whole process at the counter so much faster. Next up, your ID. While some closed-loop cruises from the United States might technically let you use a birth certificate and a driver's license, the universal advice from every expert is to travel with a valid passport. A passport is the only ID that works everywhere, no questions asked, and it's your lifeline if there's an emergency and you need to fly home from a foreign country. Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months after your cruise ends. A lot of countries require this, and remember, they won't accept photocopies for boarding. You need the real deal. Keep all of it, your printed boarding pass, your passport, any visas, together in a travel folder and put it in your carry-on. Whatever you do, do not pack these in your checked luggage. Tip number 2. Pack the perfect embarkation day bag. Think of your carry-on as your first day of vacation survival kit. Your big suitcases are going to be whisked away by porters at the curb, and you might not see them again until late afternoon or even dinner time. Everything you need for the first few hours on the ship needs to be in the bag you carry with you. So, what's in the bag? First, all those documents we just talked about. Second, any and all medications. This is non-negotiable. Put any valuables like jewelry or electronics in there too, along with your phone and a portable charger. Then pack for fun. Toss in a swimsuit, a cover-up and sunscreen so you can hit the pool or a hot tub while they're still nice and empty. It's also a good idea to pack a change of clothes for dinner, just in case your main luggage takes its sweet time. A little travel bottle of wrinkle release spray can be a lifesaver for an outfit that's been crammed in your carry-on. And if you have kids, this bag is everything. Pack their snacks, games, diapers, whatever you need to prevent a meltdown in the terminal. Tip number 3, tag your it. Prepping your luggage. This little step saves so much headache at the port. After you check in online, the cruise line gives you luggage tags. For lines like Royal Caribbean and Carnival, you'll print these at home. For others like Disney, they might mail them to you. These tags have your name, ship, and cabin number, which tells the crew where to take your bags. Here's what you do. Print them in color if you can. It helps the crew sort them faster. Then, attach them securely to the handle of your big suitcases before you leave the house. Don't just staple the paper loop, it'll rip right off. Here's a pro tip, go online and buy a cheap set of reusable plastic luggage tag holders. They protect the paper from rain and getting torn off, making sure your bags get to your room. If you forget your tags, don't panic. The porters at the pier have generic ones, but having them on already makes the drop-off so much quicker. Tip number 4, the Goldilocks arrival. Not too early, not too late. When you checked in online, you were given an arrival window, usually a 30-minute slot. It's so tempting to show up super early, thinking you'll beat the rush. But honestly, this is a classic rookie mistake. Arriving too early usually just means you'll be waiting around, sometimes outside the terminal, in a big crowd of other people who had the same idea. The cruise lines schedule these times for a reason, to manage the flow of thousands of people. On the flip side, don't be late. You generally have to be on board at least 90 minutes before the ship is scheduled to sail. If you cut it too close and hit traffic, you could literally miss the boat. The sweet spot? Arrive right within your designated window. It's your best bet for the shortest wait. Tip number 5, taming the terminal. Porters are your best friends. When you pull up to the terminal, the first people you'll see are the luggage porters. These folks are there to make your life easier. The second you get out of your car or shuttle, let a porter take your large tagged suitcases. Don't be a hero and try to drag everything through security and check in yourself. This is their job. They'll get your luggage onto the ship and headed towards your stateroom. Just hang on to your carry-on bag. It's customary, especially in North American ports, to tip the porters a few dollars per bag, so having some small bills ready is a good move. Once you've handed off the heavy bags, you're free to just stroll into the terminal, ready for the next step. Tip number 6, sailing through security. Next up is security, and it's a lot like the airport. You'll put your carry-on, jacket, and any metal items on a belt to go through an X-ray scanner. To make this flyby, have your documents ready to go. Tip number 6, sailing through security. Next up is security, and honestly, it's a lot like the airport. You'll put your carry-on, jacket, and any metal items on a belt to go through an X-ray scanner. To make this flyby, have your documents ready to go. You'll need to show your boarding pass and passport to an agent. Keep them in your hand, not buried in your bag. After security, you'll go to the check-in desks. An agent will check your documents one last time, snap your security photo, and officially check you in. Then, you'll probably head to a waiting area until they call your boarding group. Hey, if you're finding these tips helpful and you're already feeling a little less stressed about your cruise, do me a quick favor and hit that like button below. It really helps the channel out and lets me know I'm on the right track with this content. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on more cruise tips. You made it. They called your group, you walked up that gangway, and now your feet are on the ship. The vacation has officially started, but what you do in this first hour is key to setting yourself up for a great week. Tip number 7. Your first moves on board. Before you bolt for the buffet or the bar, you've got a couple of quick but important things to do. First, find your muster station. This is where you go in an emergency. Most cruise lines now have a super easy e-muster drill. You just watch a safety video on your phone or in-room TV, and then go to your physical station so a crew member can quickly check you in. Get this done immediately. It only takes a few minutes, and you have to do it before the ship can sail. The crew will be hunting down people who haven't done it, so just get it out of the way. Next, put your phone in airplane mode to avoid insane roaming charges. Then, connect to the ship's Wi-Fi. You can use the cruise line's app to check out restaurant hours, look at deck plans, and start booking shows or dinner spots. Tip number 8. Strategic first strikes. Beat the crowds. Okay, with the boring stuff done, it's time to take advantage of a still empty ship. Most people make a beeline for the buffet, which means it's going to be packed and chaotic. Instead, check the app for a less crowded spot. Maybe the main dining room is open for a sit-down lunch or a poolside grill. A calm meal is a much better way to ease into your vacation. This is also the perfect time to make any specialty dining reservations you couldn't book ahead of time, or to visit the spa to see if they have any embarkation day deals. As soon as the announcement is made that the cabins are ready, usually around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, head to your room. Even if your big bags aren't there yet, you can drop off your carry-on. If you see your cabin steward in the hallway, say hello. It's a great chance to ask for anything you need, like extra towels, an ice bucket, or to have the beds separated. They are your go-to person for the whole trip. And finally, with your hands now free, go explore the ship, get the lay of the land, and find those hidden bars or quiet decks you'll want to escape to later. And there you have it. The secret to a smooth, stress-free boarding day isn't luck, it's having a game plan. By putting in a little work beforehand, getting your documents right, packing a smart carry-on and knowing what to expect, you turn embarkation day from a giant pain into the exciting start of your vacation. You get to kick things off, feeling calm and in control, ready to enjoy every single moment. I really hope this guide helps you have an amazing start to your next cruise. If you found it valuable, please subscribe for more deep dives that make travel better. Now, I want to hear from all the experienced cruisers in the comments. What is your number 1 can't miss tip for a smooth embarkation day? Share your wisdom and help out the first timers. Now go plan that amazing, stress-free adventure.